¿Qué onda, Holmes? Vato Jaime G. ¿Qué tranza hace? Top of the morning to my raza, to my homies in la calle. ¿Qué onda, se? Solo carnal, what's poppin', brother? Nationwide. So, waking up in the early morning, it's a great time to dive deep into solitude. Solitude is my best friend. It's my favorite time of the day where I can really think, when I can really just empty out my mind and be. I'm most creative at this time of the day when 85% of the world is asleep, you know what I mean? Less people, less movement, less noise, less distractions. But it's like this, bro. You have to choose your thoughts. You have to choose your actions. Because that's what's gonna create your personality, your character. And that's gonna determine your destiny, bro. The world is not as it is, it's as you are. We are constantly creating our own realities. So the good in your life, you've created it. The bad in your life, you've created it, bro. In some way, form, or fashion, or maybe in all forms and fashion, you know? Like, I'm starting to see things a whole lot differently now that I'm getting older. You know, when I was young, all I cared about was smoking a whole lot of tweeds, listening to the same CD all day, from the moment I got up to the moment I went to bed. You know, talking loud, acting bad. You know, chasing the lust and pleasures of the world like everybody else. You know, and growing up in a whole nother city, in a whole nother state, town, a whole nother world might as well be. And moving worlds, you know what I'm saying, traveling and seeing other places and experiencing other cultures. You know, you see a lot of similarities, but you see a lot of differences too. But through everything I've seen in my life, bro, it's like what I see within myself is what matters most. When I look at the man in the mirror, bro, that's what I want to focus on more than anything. More than what city I'm in, what town I'm in, who's with me, who's not with me. More than any of that, I'm trying to focus on what's going on in here, what's truth, what's reality, what is the meaning of life, what comes life after death, you know? And I'm starting to realize that death is not the ending, but the beginning. The beginning of a new way of existing. You know, it's a transformation, a metamorphosis into a whole nother dimension, another realm. Will we have this type of body, eyes? We're like, we don't know. But evidence, science, history, and testimonies prove that there is life after death, bro. And some would argue that we're not even alive right now, that this is all a simulation, bro. That we're in some sort of a death already. And that death is actually the birth of life into the new reality that they say is more powerful than the one we're in now. So, gotta find that out for ourselves, as everybody walking this journey is gonna, you know, at some point cross that bridge. But, you know, it's so much distractions on this world, bro. You know, everybody's trying to pull your brain this way, that way. It can make you go crazy, kana. That's why these morning times right here, right now, the most important time of my day, bro. See what that is, because I take my life very seriously, bro. Not that I'm not a humorous man, because I have my cracks here and there, you know what I mean, and my laughs, my jokes. Still have time, you know what I mean, to stop and smell the roses, bro. And, you know, love on my kids, you know, pour into them. Those are the little ones that matter most to me, bro, is my kids. So before I go off chasing the world, chasing my pleasures, chasing my lusts, before I go off to the world and do all that, bro, I stop and reflect. I rise and I worship. I rise and I seek wisdom, knowledge, so I could understand who it is I am and what is all this. What am I doing here? You know? Why do some have and some have not? And what's the math? What's the math and the science behind, you know, this reality that I see? How can I master this reality? How can I bend it to my will while I'm here? You know, if we are constantly creating our reality, then let's create a fabulous and amazing reality, you know? A reality where we win and we don't lose. A reality where we choose righteousness and forsake evil. See my goodness? I could get nasty and ugly with it just like the rest of y'all, bro. Believe that. But what good is that gonna do? You know? When you live the whole life of chaos, of torment, torture, and violence, bro, and, you know, saying war, like, you want to find that Graceland, bro. You want to find your Ethiopia of peace. And, you know what I'm saying, it's like, just some words for you this morning.